Ebusiafo any atifo yabema obibia ewo akwaba shonko so e dia Ghana Politics Avenue so. Afi eno abejumedi egwe so like jumedi no. Share subscribe to the channel no. Send be political trending news dey call any dey be an Ghana for ya Japan say dey bebremo ya bedwa for any atifo. Notification be adoma na da so fan suppose send be political trending news be the tools so also onsa ebetumi akebi. Chama Wontumi a lawyer Ay3ka bi ho nsensem ene yakofa ye dey bremo yatifo na dey yakofa dey edutwemo Mason anti bida Ay3ka bi ne withdraw from Samreboi case no in semwa edeba ene ense omo a omo hihya ase ama Ay3ka bi se ene Wontumi enbua chairman Wontumi Samreboi case no awa pijanensa wa withdraw no afiri na ka asem we dey yetibi wa hen yentibi da say ade na ma vefa o say me lawyer no na uba case ne all of a sudden after the Wontumi o case ne so say lawyer dey di wakotwito okura ekun obi kura no otani pakurachi defending pakro no court na wo lawyer bakalam say ho nsensem keka otimi ka chem so wapeja wonsa Wontumi endi assembly bi mu dia na chese ehu na yeduedue mu epansampansem no Mohammed Ali Bawumia Samira Bawumia ena chese omo ahyekenapo akodidi lawyer Ay3ka bi atem sene be ka ma wat no sene wote no lawyer Ay3ka bi Mohammed Ali Bawumia ene Samira Bawumia ena shom ho kitipa ena omakodidi Ay3ka bi atem nti we ana ma Ay3ka bi withdraw ne ho free Samreboi case name video bibia as hanum Ghana Politics Avenue so
the team that's supposed to advise the president on matters concerning governance in the country. And joining me in the studios this morning, right next to me, I have lawyer Ay3ka. He's the Director of Legal Affairs for the United Parties. Good to see you.
Yes, same here.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great as
well. Yeah, I'm good. Your suit is very sharp. I like it. I like it. All right. Also, we have Honorable Fred Agbenyo. He's the MP for Guan constituency. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Bella.
How are you doing?
The grace sufficient. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yes, I haven't seen you in a while as well. But
have you doing you good?
What thing?
We're not married.
Are you also organizing viewing centers in your constituency? It looks like that seems to be the norm now.
We bought the items, but I realized later that the matches will play very late in the night.
Yeah.
And so you don't want to put people at risk, move from one point to another point and all that. Ghana, for instance, play on Wednesday at 11 p.m. That match will end around 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And so it is raining a lot, and so it is difficult to do it. It's difficult to do it.
Okay, no problem. That's okay. Let's see how it goes, because we're already seeing that John Dumelo, for example, is organizing viewing centers. In fact, over the weekend, I went through the Medina constituency and I realized that there was a massive viewing center there as well. I've seen pull-up banners of the MP. I think Medical was supposed to make an appearance there as well. And I saw a few people at the park watching. Yes, and Ay3ka.
A few people.
Yes, I think, it's Ay3ka I mean then. He's Medina or Ay3ka. Abu Ramadan, Medina. Yes, and then Abu Ramadan is Medina. Exactly. Ay3ka rather. Okay, so that's the area. Oh, so Swiss Medina, you are right. So that's the area I think I saw, the pull-up banners. Is it the old station? You also saw that.
It's a good initiative, at least. It helps to bring the people together, fraternize here and there. But as I said, it's easy to do maybe in Accra than those of us who live in the villages and all that. It becomes very, very difficult.
Yeah.
People have to travel now from one community to another community to congregate. Now, in which community are you going to do it? In which one are you living out?
Yeah,
it will also create that concern. So we encourage them to stay in their homes and watch.
Okay. Well, also in the studios, we have Tutubwa. Well, sorry, forgive me. We have Kingsley Ofosu. He's the former CEO for the Ghana Monuments Board. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Are you also staying awake to watch the games?
Sure.
So you've barely slept, eh?
Yeah.
It is well.
Yeah,
it's quite unfortunate that we have to stay up that late.
Different, yes.
But it is well. Yesterday, I don't know if you watched the Côte d'Ivoire game.
I did. I watched the first half. But the most thrilling one was the Japan.
You thought that was... I thought the interesting one was Germany and Curacao.
The way
they trashed it. It was expected, right?
It was expected. So I think that there's going to be a bit of surprises in this World Cup.
I think so. I
If
hope
you
we
look
get
at
good
the way
surprises.
some of the underdogs are playing, And I expect that if Morocco is going to be a bit disciplined, they're going to go far in this tournament. If you look at the African countries. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're already even focusing on organizing the World Cup and not African Cup. They said they're not going to be organizing African Cup of Nations or hosting the African Cup of Nations anymore. And that their next target is the World Cup. So they're in for the big win. So let's see how that goes. Yeah. But anyway, if you're watching us on Facebook as well, good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. And yes, you can watch us at TV3 Ghana on Facebook and on YouTube. Your comments and suggestions and questions are all welcome. Let's get into our first conversation this morning. The Black Stars, like I mentioned, are expected to play against Panama in Canada on Wednesday. Unfortunately, Ghana's midfielder Thomas Partey will miss this game. And we're told it's because he was denied entry into Canada. And so in a statement, FIFA confirmed that the former Arsenal player, who is now with Spanish side Villarreal, will be unable to travel from Ghana's training base in Boston, where he's currently located after having his visa application refused by the Canadian government. FIFA is not involved in the immigration processes of host countries, according to them, including the adjudication of visas. So the host government ultimately determines who receives a visa and who is admitted into the country. Now, if you look at the Canadian government websites as well, they have rules around visiting their country, and they're saying that if you've committed or you've been convicted of a crime, you may not be allowed into their country. I mean, Partey has pleaded not guilty to all charges. He's not been convicted. He's only awaiting trial. And so that's why, you know, a lot of questions are being raised about this decision that's been made by Canada. In fact, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada said in a statement to BBC that Canada is proud to be a host country for the World Cup and is working to facilitate a successful event while maintaining the safety and security of Canadians. But how is this a security problem? They say every person seeking to come to Canada is assessed individually based on the facts available and the law that applies. The U.S., however, has indicated that as long as he's not been convicted, they have no reason for denying him entry into their country, which is why he was able to make it into the UK. But Ghana is protesting Canada's refusal. In fact, we've seen from the Foreign Affairs Ministry a statement that has been released, and they're asking that, well, first of all, they're describing the decision as high-handed and extremely unfair, and they say it was based on pending criminal proceedings in the UK that have not resulted in a conviction or judicial finding of guilt. And so they don't see why this should be happening to Thomas Partey. People have raised a lot of questions, but let me get my guest preliminary comments on this. Maybe I'll start with you, Honorable Fred Agbenyo. You can speak on this matter first of all. Do you agree that this is... Don't worry. I'll let you start and then I'll come to him.
But that's fine. Let me start off by saying good morning to our cherished viewers, especially the good people of the Guan constituency. One of my executives, Fokoku from Samreboi Bume. Today is his birthday. And so Fokoku, I wish you all the very best. And my friend Francis Kumi, I also wish you a happy birthday today. It is sad sometimes the way the so-called superpowers treat us in Africa. And they behave as though they are always doing us a favor, as though we don't matter in anything. And it's really, really, really pathetic, the decision of Canada not to allow Partey to enter into their country to participate in this event. An allegation has been made against a player. The player is in court. He has denied the allegations that were made against him. He's not been convicted of any crime. Even the UK government that is trying him, when we played a friendly match there recently, he was there to play. As a matter of fact, Partey even lives in UK. And so what right, what business has Canada got to say that because the man is in court, we will not allow him entry visa to our country? What is the meaning of that? Why do they disrespect us so much and treat us the way they like? Why? Because they are superior human beings, they are superior states, they are doing us a favor. You see, there's a conversation that Africa must come together and we start having about this whole World Cup thing. Pick the France national team. Almost everybody is an African. They come and steal our best talents. and go and make themselves proud.
They come and steal.
Yeah, they steal them.
No, but it's up to these players to decide which country to play
steal
for.
Them.
So why are you accusing France of stealing?
They entice them, steal them to go and play for them. Go to UK now, our best bets. They're in the UK national team. Go to Spain, they are keeping our players. Go to Germany, go to almost every country in the world. They are all Africans. Look at the number of Nigerian players who are playing for, all these other countries. Look at even Canada. Check their squad. Look at America. So why do they treat us like that? If all these guys who are playing for them and making them proud will return to the African continent to play for their respective countries, Africa would have won the World Cup long before now. And yet, they keep them there. World Cup, football, that is supposed to unite all of us. Apart from the business aspect of everything, football is supposed to bring people together, unite us, so we can forget about the geopolitics and everything. And so, when you put some of these impediments in place, I am not saying that if party has done something wrong and pay the laws of Canada, he's not supposed to enter their country, they should allow him to enter because they're Ghanaian. No. But what you just read from their own website, they are saying that when the person has been convicted,
So it's a number of them, and let me just say, so under Canadian immigration law, persons facing active, open criminal charges are typically deemed criminally inadmissible to Canada, and they are barred from entry. So according to their border services agencies, they rely on their own broad assessments rather than requiring a final conviction, meaning that pending trial proceedings are grounds for refusal.
It's not
so
fair.
Canada is a sovereign state, is it not?
You see, it is because we are not exercising our sovereignty a lot. They can come to our country and do whatever they like. They enter into this country with ease. We allow them because one of the persons, a white person, we think he's superior, he has better things to come and do. And so that is it. And as long as we continue to look down on ourselves and then we don't rise up and take control for our affairs, this is will continue to happen to us. So assuming an American citizen is going through a similar difficulty like Pate, would they have refused him a visa to enter to Canada? Assuming a UK citizen is going through the same thing, would they have been able to do what they have done? But because an African is a Ghanaian for that matter, I totally disagree with them. It's unfair. It's not coming to live in their country for any business. It's only coming to play football and return. It's not asking for a visa to come and live in your country, to come and work in your country. If that were the case, then yes, you can tell what the decision that they've taken. But this one, they are coming to play only one match in Canada on Wednesday evening. After the match, they are based in America. The team returns to America. So where is the problem? Where's the problem?
Do you think that for the GFA as well, maybe at the point where they decided that Thomas Partey is also going to play for the team, they should have initiated some processes to ensure that they don't get to this point where he's denied visa?
What? But really, is it an issue you even contemplate in the first place?
It is.
Why?
I mean, we're all aware that the World Cup was going to be played in these three countries. Did we apprise ourselves with their immigration laws, with their travel laws, before even putting the team together? Because if we had done that, that's what I'm asking, that maybe that process should have been initiated
I definitely believe that they did. I definitely believe that they did. But the point is,
you believe, do you know?
I don't know for a fact.
Exactly.
Yes,
so
but
at this point, you're assuming that they did.
Yes, I'm assuming they did. But normally it's the case that before they go for tournaments like they would have done all these background checks and this investigation prior to the commencement of the tournament or going to the place. You know, there's always a team comprised of legal committee members and the rest who would have done all the general assessments, individual players and what have you. But what we have currently, I don't think we have ever had a thing like that before. You know, where any player from Ghana is facing such, charges. I'm saying that whatever the case, even FIFA should have been able to step into a situation like this. We should be able to appeal to the Canadian government, saying that this guy is not coming to stay in your country. He is only coming there to spend maybe some 10 hours or even less. They play a match and they move out. Look at what America has done to Iran. They said, well, we don't have a problem. We'll give you 24-hour visa. Come in there, play your match, go back to where you are based in Mexico. Right? At least whatever the case is, this morning somebody was saying, I just read a tweet that the President of America put out that they've resolved the issue with Iran and all that.
Yes.
So if you have resolved the issue with Iran, then of course the expectation there will be that whatever ban we place on even the team, you can lift it. And
but at the same time, they prevented a qualified Somalian referee from entering the country.
You understand? And these things, I think that in future, when FIFA is choosing nations to host, some of these huge tournaments, all these things should be considered. If some nations think that they can't allow all others to come in, they will discriminate. They will bring their usual politicking in discriminating against other nations. Then, of course, they have no business hosting some of these tournaments. They have no business.
Okay. Let me also welcome Mr. Tutu Boahene into the studios. He's a lecturer at the University of Education, Winneba. He's also a political communication strategist. Good morning to you as well. I hope you're well.
Yes.
Good to have you in the studios.
Yes.
I believe traffic was delaying you small.
Not easy, straight away from Dansuman.
Oh.
I've been in traffic throughout.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. I like your shirt, by the way.
Thank
But
you.
let me come to counsel. I mean, from the legal point of view, who's to blame for this?
Okay. Let me wish your lovely viewers a good morning. Wish my colleagues here a good morning and wish yourself a good morning.
Well
again.
received.
I think to look at this problem, we ought to look at it holistically, not just from the legal side. And my view is that this bouncing spree happening at this World Cup undermines the whole essence of why the World Cup was created in the first place, and exposes the international community, especially the West, for their hypocrisy and lack of fidelity to the principles that they themselves promoted.
I mean, on should be a gibberish between purpose. So you don't be a Ghana politics, the moment you and so from any of the Brahma and the Dumana Emma Quine set me for Ubibia. Like you better share, subscribe to the channel. Send a the Echo de Bibiano. Yes, you had a Bramo, a tea for. We do be a say, Macramonso.